Wagwan, hello, good day, guten tag, and bonjour. You're here with the GoodFathers. It's been a while, it's been a minute. Myself, Jams.
Mike's.
And I'm Key.
And yeah, once again, with the GoodFathers.
And we're back in the building. As you can see, bigger and better people.
New building.
Made a few adjustments. We just was taking a little time out to sort everything out.
Re-strategize and them thing there.
We had to come back properly, innit, gents? Couldn't just come back half-heartedly. You had to do it properly, innit?
We had some time off, so, get things patterned up proper. But
like how you saying, we've had time off and that. What's been going on since? Cause it's been a while still, so I ain't really seen the man as much. You get me? Obviously, everyone's been still got their hands in their own pies with whatever's going on in life. So, Jams, what's been going on with you?
Well, I got some good news, lads. Got some good news.
Go on.
Obviously, I seen Fliffy, see my big son still.
Mm.
First time in 2 years.
You're saying you get
2
2
years
years?
back.
Yeah, it's in 2 years. 2 years to the October.
Yeah.
When we went down, remember?
Yeah.
See?
Oh my life.
Yeah,
Yo. Mad team.
For the first time, you see the circumstances as well, mad.
Yeah.
Man, seeing him at his school, if you get me.
Yeah.
So it was crazy still. It was crazy, and things are in the pipeline as well.
Yeah, of course.
To get things moving. And I just want to say, that's without the help of the courts, and so I want to say, fuck the family courts, straight up,
innit?
They ain't addressing man's concerns and these things, yeah.
No,
and if anyone wants to say anything about it, then I've got evidence and whatnot to support what I'm saying. So
okay.
Don't know.
No, it's just
That's how we're
proof that
going
you
in.
can do it without the courts and whatnot. You get me? Eventually, you can get there. Just
We'll both be mature about the situation now, shall we say?
So is it like you've seen him and you're still gonna see him again after, or was it just that one time?
Yeah, I got to see him. But obviously, I'm having weekly video calls as well with him now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, that's good, man.
So
you're still getting to see your face and then all the things. And
Yeah. Like at first, it was a bit of it was just once a week strictly.
Yeah.
But obviously now he's familiar.
it's getting back there.
He's phoning him every so often now. You get me?
You get me?
Has he had FaceTime with his brother as well?
Yeah.
All
Them
right,
two
then.
comparing cards and that.
More
like,
time.
see-
That's thanks to season 1 and that. You know.
You know what I mean? You get me?
Open up people's hearts.
Yeah,
and
for
they look at
real.
it like, oh, he's changed.
We got the good fathers in that though.
Yeah.
But,
All right. Yeah.
But seeing them two speaking, it makes me feel old, bro. Like, them man are comparing football cards and them thing there. It's like mad.
I
It's
can
crazy
imagine.
still. So, yeah, that's my side. What about you, man?
Yeah, man, everything's alright with me still, just been cracking on through the lockdown and through the mad times that we're going through. Not much you can do, you get me? My youth's obviously in school now, and it's 4, so it's first year in reception and whatnot, so yeah, man, he's growing up, you get me? I'm starting to see development fast, you get me?
when you go
He's
school,
coming home and just spelling and that, and he just, you know what I'm saying? Showing me how he does his words and that. It's sick, bro. It's a sick time, to be fair.
Serious proper thing.
Most definitely, bro. But everything's it's been alright, man. Been cracking on, bro. As you said, not much man can do right now.
Exactly, it's for real. Some strange times we're living in right now still. Some very strange times. But you, Dress?
Why? So it was. I've been obviously change up the route again at work now. So I'm not really in the same area I used to be.
Okay.
Much better. I feel much better about it as well. You know how I used to be with the road rage and all that. You get me, like certain areas when I'm working, they get me mad. But now I've changed the area. I feel a bit more better in myself, and plus I just made a few like lifestyle changes and that. You get me, like the smoking put down. You get me, and man's doing different things now. Started the gym. You get me?
Yeah,
like,
brother.
Like, man's
Gym, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Gym. I've
Like,
never heard this.
You get what I'm saying? Like he knows. He knows.
When my man told me he's going to gym, I'm like, huh? What you say, gym?
You
Like,
know what?
Nah.
You know what it is? It was just a thing where, in my mind, like I said, she said I stopped focusing on one thing. Now I need to focus on something else, but something more positive, something that we're just gonna block out my mind and all them things. So, plus I needed something to just release some anger and some stress. You get me? I felt wound up. Now I don't feel like, from last season I used to, like I had a deep anger inside me. Like now it's not as much as it is. Like don't get me wrong, there's certain things that still get to me, but I know how to deal with it much better now. You get me? And things with me and my daughter's mum there, they're a lot smooth now. And
so you reckon that the one's reflecting off the other then, like the fact you're
Go
self-developing
gym
more and you're working on yourself more is helping your situation with your baby mum and that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I know it now because I know sitting back, having that time to just try and just focusing more now. And
Yeah, cool.
like a lot of it before was talking, no action. Like now I've actually put the action to it. I can see the difference.
Yeah,
you get me?
course,
Because I can see the difference. It just motivates me more to want to continue that now. You get me?
Yeah,
So
and that's what it's about, innit? That's why sometimes man say that, sometimes you have to look at yourself, you get me, in your situation, but because you can't always just turn around to your baby mum and just scream out, boom, right now, you're not letting, you know what I'm saying, on a mad thing, because sometimes man them don't move.
That's it.
Man them ain't moving too wavy, bro, so you get me, like as you said, now you've started developing yourself a bit better, you're finding things moving a bit smoother, you get me?
Exactly
it's not a coincidence, bro. It's like, it's how it is sometimes.
The gym has a good effect on your mental health as
Nah,
well. Innit?
definitely,
Like once
bruv.
your mental health,
I'd
everything
advise
starts to fall in place.
I'd advise anybody to exercise like that, bro, 'cause I find it myself, bro.
Right, you know what? You know the thing that used to put me off going to the gym is other man in the gym. You get me? Like, I got man that go gym, and as soon as they come out, they wanna be all like, oh look, I've done this and walking around like some beefcakes and that. You get me? And it was just certain other man's mentality that used to go on about gym. It just put me off because I didn't want to be perceived as that geezer as well. Like, you go in gym to get big and do. Nah. I just want to focus on something else. You get me? I go in the gym, I put my headphones on, and that's me. You get me? Like, I'm just doing my thing. I'm not focused on trying to get big on it. I'm just focused on my mind's working in it, and my body's working. My mind and my body's working on something else. When I go home now, I'm relaxed in it. I'm not agitated and I amped up as I used to be. You get me? I just feel more relaxed.
That's good.
All around. You get me?
Said as long as that's showing a reflection on your pitneys and that, then
Now, this is it. This,
it's
obviously,
all
my
positive.
daughter.
You get me?
My daughter, we had a little episode at one point still, because there was a time me and her mum, this was like before I decided to make a few little changes and that. Me and her mum, we caught up in an argument, you get me? And it was,
As you do.
I don't know, yeah. It was, but
Nah, obviously arguments are natural, you get me, but obviously,
this one, it wasn't like, it was with my son's mum, or the hype and the night. It was just more, it was more argumentative, but at the same time, I knew after a while it was my fault. And from that, the next time my daughter come down, don't know, she had this vibe about her. This vibe,
like
and
she heard too much. She felt too much.
Yeah, but not even just that. You could tell that even though she knew me and her mum went together, that she's still not. Like, it don't click in her head still properly, innit?
Yeah, no, I hear
as
you.
much as yeah. So
Yeah, definitely.
obviously we was obviously she come to mind, and we was now chilling as they do, playing. We was downstairs, went outside playing about on their scooter and watched on the skateboard, and we come back in, watched 2 films, we made some pancakes. But throughout the day, say like our mum dropped down, say about 1 o'clock ish. Yeah, say like 1 o'clock. Say so about 2:30, 3 o'clock. She asked me the first time, when am I going home? And she always asks me. She asks me all the time, so I don't really too question it.
I hear that, because like my youth's the same. You get me? It's always like, it's natural. But
it's natural.
When you get to a certain age,
it's
normal.
It's
normal. So I didn't question it. I said, you know what? When you're going home, man, just relax in a year with daddy now. Just cool now, innit? So I left it. You get me? And throughout the day, she kept dropping it, and it got to a point where I started to realize, you're saying it a bit too much now. And the last time she said it, she started crying. So I'm saying to her, what's going on, man? Like, talk to me, and what's the problem? And I'm here. I don't understand. And she said, it kind of broke me, because she said, I'm not really too happy, so I just want to go back to mum's. And I'm saying, well, why are you not happy? Like, talk to me, man. Explain to me why you're not happy. She's saying, well, I like being here, but I just want to be at my mum's. And if anything, you can visit me at my mum's or my nan's, you get me? And I know I shouldn't read into them things, but at the same time, to hear that coming out your child's mouth, it kind of broke me. You get me, like, because I'm like, yo, I never expected to hear that something like that. You get me, and
that's real.
Like I said, we had that emotional moment there. Me and there was right in tears. You get me, cause he broke me, and she was in tears anyway. And from that day, like, she went back to her mum's, and you know, we had some time apart. Me, daughter. I didn't speak to her mum for a week. We had like a couple of weeks apart. Cause I just thought maybe she just need some time with her mum then to understand certain things, and maybe I need some time alone. And I believe it was that moment there.
That was the turning point.
Yeah, that gave me the turning to say, you know what, all right.
Nah, cool.
She's only gonna feel comfortable being around here if she feels comfortable. You get, so I can't just force anything on her. When she comes around, she's gonna want to come back around. And like I said, after a couple of weeks, my daughter phoned me, and the first she said is, "Daddy, when am I coming? Like, when can I come?" You get me? And from then, like I said, everything's just been going up and up now. So positive movements.
Your daughter's the same as old, like 10's, isn't it?
My son's 10, my daughter's 5.
Your daughter's the younger one. Oh yeah. But even then, they're getting to the point now, the ages where the understanding enough. You get me? Like the understanding everything. So that's just how her mind's just working right now. She's thinking, like, hold on, my home comforts are my home comforts. You get me? Like, I know I love daddy, but right now, mommy's his home. You get me? Like, I don't feel at home at daddy's with. So you shouldn't feel too much heavy on the heart with that. But at the same time, like you said, if that's the turning point, what made you think, hold on, I need to step up my thing. Then even though it's a bad thing, you had your emotional thing. It's nothing but positive. It was come out of it. You get me?
It was obviously, like I said, sometimes you need that emotional break in it to bring yourself back in it.
Point in it.
And that's what it was for me. Like that emotional point. There was like, nah, I'm not gonna lose my daughter as well. Like, obviously, little man me and him still haven't had that contact yet, but it's due. But I'm not gonna go through this now with my daughter. So
of course.
At the same time, I know my daughter's mum wouldn't let it happen.
Before, you get me, like, learn the little route. You know what I'm saying? What to skip, sort of thing.
Definitely.
But how man been dealing with the whole lockdown situation with the youths and that, realistically then? I ain't gonna lie, my youth is just too active, bruv. Like, my youth ain't no sit down watch a movie youth, fam. Do you get me? My youth
10 minutes and then after.
My youth's not watching no films, cuddling and them things, fam. Real talk, my youth's not on it, bro. From 6, 7 in the morning, he's not on it. No chill, bro.
Everything go.
Nah, go, brother. You get me? And but obviously, he's got to the point now where, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, when we was heavy in lockdown, it was, you know what I'm saying? Yo, the park, like, I don't really understand it myself, but the parks and that was shut. You get me? So it's like,
parks are locked off.
We going over to the park and that, and it's like got chains and that on the gate.
Man, just hop over.
They're moving mad with it, man.
You have to explain to you, deeper on the next thing,
but I've had to explain to him like the whole thing, like what's like, he knows, like,
and the man just stand there confused, isn't it? You just stand there you confused, isn't it? Like, how am I having to explain this to my youth? Like, you can't go in the park. Like, you went in there the other day.
Mad thing,
it's crazy.
Like, my son, like, for the queues, for example, to get into Tesco and all these things.
You
remember from the last time, innit? Every these queues now, he's like, why is there a queue? Because of coronavirus.
That's what I'm saying. The learning now, but like the first lockdown, myth, bro. Obviously, the first one was it was deep, bro. It was just, like I said, just putting chains on the kids.
That's what I'm saying. So obviously,
imagine that, bro. They're out there locking off the kids' park, bro.
Your son will always remember that. Then in futures to come, he always remember, like, yo, I remember the time my dad took me to the park and we couldn't even go in there because it was locked off. You get me? Your son's gonna remember, yo, I remember we went shopping with my dad and the queue was outside the door. You get me? My daughter, it's the mask. She hates the mask. You get me? And she's like, Dad, why do I have to wear this mask? Like, I don't understand. Like, and you know what the worst thing is?
Do you make them wear the mask and that?
Nah. But she was like, she put it to me like, Dad, if I'm not standing by nobody, why do I have to wear a mask? I'm standing by you. And I was just like, I can't, like,
it's true,
safe in it. I can't wrong in it. Do your thing then, innit?
It's true. If you're wearing the masks, if the mask works, why do you have to stand 2 meter distance? If you have to stand 2 meter distance, why do you have to wear the masks?
No, it's
common
true.
sense.
This is why I asked her to. I just said, do your thing then, because you bro got me on that one, innit? I can't. But she will always remember that. I remember going shopping with my mum or my dad. I mean, everyone's having to wear a mask. That's an alien thing to, you know, them ones. It looks alien to some kids, like, raw.
But saying that, when we were out the other day, Tesco, my son's like, oh, how come we're not wearing masks? Because everyone else is wearing masks and we're just boxing through, like...
No mask, innit?
No mask. We don't need to wear no mask. I have my views, get me, so I ain't going to say too much.
Nah, we'll go into the whole little corona thing and a separate thing, but...
Even the whole mask thing, no, you see how... It's mad how people look on the world crazy now. Look on England now. Crazy, yeah, that... Say like a year ago, nobody was wearing masks. The only people in the country that was in the world that were wearing masks were China. And with them people walking around regular with masks, and they used to look at them people crazy, like walking around with masks on. What the hell you on about? Now the whole world's following suit and they walking around with masks. It's just crazy how people quick to follow fashion in it and just jump on the wave just because one man says, "Oh, what? You gotta wear your mask. Gotta have 2 meters." You know, some confused geezer. Yeah, I hope you see this as well. You confused guy, cause you and the people around you don't know what the hell you do. You know, serious thing. Carry on, gents. Anyway.
So what was you, man? Like, what was you like doing, for, like? Entertainment wise, you know, not entertainment wise, but trying to keep them occupied. No. That man said house party. He's saying you got you on house party.
Nah, I wasn't there. We come to bedtime.
Nah, what?
Yeah, that was my entertainment there.
Nah, but like, how was you keeping them occupied and that? You know what I'm saying? Cause it was a big thing, bro. Like it weren't no joke, but it was hard for.
Nah, it was a lot.
Football, drills in the park, and then after that. There's only so much you can do, though.
That's this is what I'm trying to say, bro. There's only so much you can do, bro. And when you've got youths that, like my youth, obviously he's getting to that age now. He does love his iPad. You get me? I'm not gonna gas and say he don't love his iPad, bro. Yeah. But he, like I said, he don't do chilling, bruv. Do you get me? So it's either, bruv, your man's bouncing off the ball, bruv. If man knew my youth, man would know exactly what I'm on about. Your man's bouncing off the walls from early, bro, and he just don't stop until late, bro. And it's like, yo, what are you supposed to do to keep him entertained, occupied? Do you get me? But like my youth now is going through a stage where got to a point where it was like, yo, all right, then gonna try and, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to do the educational thing, but he was going to a nursery where I don't think his nursery was really holding him down like that. You get me, car?
Just play.
Yeah, you know, it's just got play nursery. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's in, like, I classed it as like preschool, but he weren't learning nothing. You get me? Like,
preschool's learning.
I started thinking, like, am I doing something wrong? Because your man's, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know whether he's behind, bro, but when I speak to other people, it's like their youths know certain things. My youth don't really know them. But now it's like he's gone into school, and he's only been there, when's school open? September. It's November now. It's like a month, 2 months. Yeah. And your man can spell his name and all sorts. But it's like, do you get me? It's like, raw. You get me? But we was trying to do the whole, you get me, learn to write thing. But like I said, bro, I'm not a teacher, you get me? So I'm not trained to know how to get my youth to sit down in the yard as well. With so much things that you know what I'm saying?
Patience is feeding it.
He's not on it, bro. Bro,
I know.
I heard. You see that grunt there, bro? That grunt that you just had, bro. I feel it.
All shared that at some point.
I feel it in the heart, bro. That is not a joke, bro. Yo,
you said all of them. The man stacked up on booklets and that for the thing for her and for my daughter, and bro, she done them, and I was just like, wow, what's can we do? Like I said, luckily, like where I live is my niece and my nephew live around the corner, so she had a few link-ups with them. But then even then, it was just like, yo, dad, I just want to chill today. Like, you know, like I just want to be us today. And then, but when she's doing that, she's bouncing it in, like, yo, so like she's just bouncing wall to wall. Like, I think lockdown was probably one of the first times I said to her, point, like, yo, while we're just chilling and we ain't going nowhere, I'm gonna start putting this girl to bed at about 12 o'clock at night, yeah? Because you don't understand about getting up earlier is killing me, you get me? So in my mind, I'm like, boom, 12 o'clock, I might even push it 1 o'clock, make you feel like you're a big person, so you get me, like, make you feel all nice and that.
Late night movies and that.
So you see when you ain't waking up till like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, like, nice.
That don't work, mate.
Don't work, blood. You think it worked? Blood, she was up, blood, 7 in the morning, daddy, hot chocolate, I'm ready to go.
What? Same way.
Nah, I'm sleeping. Nah, daddy, come on.
Don't ramble.
Be a tapping and that, come on, let's go. 7 in the morning, I said, no way. There's nothing more I can could do it. Exhausted. I'm exhausted. That's the school. I beg you, please open up. You get me?
Yeah, that's real still.
There's nothing more.
But
I
at
can
the
do.
same time, that's what I'm saying. Like at the same time, you gotta look at them things as like at least we ain't got mad little couch potato youths. You get me?
Yeah,
Like,
for real, yeah.
we could
yeah,
have a
yeah.
youth now that's just
That's just
slumped.
slumped, innit?
Do you get me? Head
Or
in
slob and
iPad.
that, you get me?
Head in iPad,
wanna go out
14
and-
hours a day, talking about go in the garden. Man's on about like to do
What garden? What garden? I didn't know we had a garden.
We didn't even know there's a garden. Yo, there's a garden there, big man. Like I've seen them youths, but I guess I'd rather
real.
have my active youth, bro.
But this is it as well.
You
Like
get me? 'Cause
this
that's
day
all
and
mad.
age, you don't see many. You don't see youths playing outside.
Yeah, of course. Nah,
Like,
it's true.
Nah, not like how we used to. Yeah, all them
Nah,
I
games
seen a
there.
meme the other day saying something about you never knew the last time you played out. Something along them lines. Like the last time you played out, you never knew that was gonna be the last time you
Last
played
time
out.
you played out, yeah.
So something along them lines. Still,
Yeah.
like I was thinking, it's raw true. Like it's crazy.
I can't remember that still. Like,
This
I'm
one
thinking the
trying to
last
say,
time I
bro.
played that, I don't even remember it even being that then, you know what it was.
Crazy.
Last time man played out, probably turned to a mad thing.
Let's say
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Boy, sir, we come a long way though in them since 10 years though, man.
Serious.
It's mad. 10 years ago, you thought we'd be sitting here having this combo, you get me? Having yeets and all them things there, you get
serious,
me? Well,
serious.
I can't ever say like 10 years ago, because 10 years ago when it started, but let's just go back a bit further than that. 15 years ago then, innit? Even to think that 15 years ago, but that's a long time, you know? And man are sitting here talking about, yo, remember what happened 15 years ago? You get me? Like,
Yeah, of course.
it's a long time, so man have lived quite long, and we've seen quite a lot in the short time we live compared to other people. You get me?
Definitely.
So we have to give thanks for that. You get me? 'Cause, yo, in the same time that we've just been chilling and doing our thing and all of that and having fun with our kids and whatever, but people have still been dropping out. You get me? And you know, like that. So we have to give thanks that in all this time still that we have still got life and we can still sit here and have these talks, you get me, and reminisce. And let's have to, you know, at the same time say, you know, rest in peace to the ones that have fallen during, since lockdown and after. And you know, that, I don't know, at some point, man, you need to wise up, man, because what man are fighting over ain't worth nothing right now. Real talk, it's worth nothing. Man, I don't like, I can't even say it's a postcode thing no more because it's gone way past that. It used to be just that back in the day, and it postcodes, Jardines Burgers, B6, B21. That was it. Now it's something completely
bro.
different. It's everywhere and everything. And it's the ones as well that are playing and pretending, and bro, it's scary. But our sons are at them ages now, and it tends and that. So man just needs to, I'm just focusing more, trying to focus more now and getting back into that so I can be there.
At the same time,
away from all that.
like when you go into that type of talk, it's like our youths are gonna have something like, well, we didn't have that to guide people away from that shit. You get what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying. This is why we need
Like
to be there.
We like for instance, like your youths. I seen you certain post up the other day about he started playing ball with the 8-year-olds and that now. He's moving smoky, bro. But when we was youths, really, you get me? Obviously my dad tried a little 1-2 thing, but
it wasn't consistent.
you know what I'm saying? Like my youth's like a naughty little motocrosser, you get me? He's on smoke, you get me? Man wasn't driving no motocross when, you get me? When I was 4, bro, my mum didn't have no bread for that.
Nah,
bro.
like that,
Do you get
innit?
me? So hopefully this whole generation, we can switch it up.
Change the narrative.
This is what I was just.
Definitely,
I believe this generation is going to be the change now. I believe that still because, but you know, 5 years ago, I don't think there was as much like positivity in the black
definitely.
community as much as there is now. Like 10 years ago, there wasn't even as much. You get me? Like now, there's too much, and it's not just because of George Floyd and all them kind of things there and whatever. In our own little communities alone, you get me? A lot
I
more
touched
things.
upon
have
in
been
the first
acted.
series, I do still, you know what I'm saying? This is the best. I'd say this is the best generation of fathers. You get me? Like we're bringing it back, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the
100%
truth.
still.
That's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
Don't
one,
worry,
bro.
like, we ain't dissing people out there by saying them things as well. It's not a thing like that. We're just saying, yo, I think we was in that era where we seen it change. Like, yo, it was at this point, yeah, it was bad then, but now it's gone bad. But now we're at that point where our kids are going to be the ones to change now, and not just us three sitting here, all the kids that have come after us, you know, all the kids on our generation and after are going to be the ones to change it all now. So it's down to us from here on out now to continue to help change that, innit? All these little things now, positive talking. We need to get the more football teams back open, community centres and all that. That's what we need to start be focusing back on again. Once all them things closed down back in the day, a lot of mindsets changed.
Yeah,
and a lot of focuses changed.
That's what I'm trying to say, and that's part of the reason why there's so much gangs and all these things here in different areas. Because there's no youth clubs, bro. Like, right, for example, you go to Aston Youth Club, you got man from Newtown, Neutral, surrounding areas going to that
the same youth club and that,
youth club you're trying to take to you. So, but nowadays they haven't got that. So, man are just chilling on the block and doing nothing, whole heap of nothing, and beefing this man, beefing that one. So, they need to get something cracking anyway. That's all we need.
That's the whole next topic, innit? It's really we'll have to go into that into detail. When, you know what I'm saying, on a whole next topic, but. Overall, how, like, since the last time I've linked up to do a little record, everything been like going good, positive steps. You get me?
I can't complain, man.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I feel the same.
You get me?
I feel the same.
As long as you get me, as long as everything's pushing forward with man and man's youth and that, I'm happy for man. You get me? Like I said, I seen you post Bailey up on, bro. Gassed me out, man. You don't get the levels.
That's what I say.
You know what I'm saying? Like, straight message straight away, like, what? You here?
Back,
Yo, what?
Don't joke.
Yo, don't gas me. You get me? Like, they're the things, bro.
They're the things that gas, man. Not nowadays. Not like all the things that used to be on like gas.
Literally, bro.
They're the things that get man gas nowadays.
Like, yo, reading through this shouldn't be gassing, man. Not though, innit?
Nah, he
shouldn't. But we're going through it, innit? We're going through it right now, innit? So right back now, you have to be happy in the fact that man, I've seen him. You get me? And you know, like that, like I said, it's going forward, innit? That's the only thing. It's not like 5 years ago when everything was just at stall and argument and it's forward now, innit? That's the only thing we can do is move forward. Like, don't get me wrong. My plan after this now, because I'm not looking to go back to court. I'm telling you that, you know this already. I said this before, I'm not going back to court, innit? So my next step is, I'm just turning up.
Yeah, Rex.
I'm just turning up. You get me?
That's what I was trying to advise.
If you see this before I turn up, then understand, I'm turning up, innit? Like, and I'm not turning up on no beef, no qualms, no height, no nothing. I'm turning up as a mature man to understand, to say to I just wanna see my son. That's it. Yeah, so that's what we're on now, innit? We're just trying to move forward and keep the youths together, innit?
Yeah, man.
You know, like that. In this mad time, you get me? Boris has got men trying to keep everyone apart. Boris is trying to keep families apart for what reason? You get me? He don't even know what he's doing. I had a woman the other day, when I was working, and a woman saying to me, I ain't seen my mum in about 6 months. I'm saying, why? She's saying, because we don't understand the bubble system. And I'm like, you know what, you stumped me because I don't understand the bubble system, but give me a go. She's like, wow.
No one.
No one. Obviously, he said 6, but because there's 6 of us already in the family, and my mum's saying she wants to come round, but she's saying she can't because she's going to make it 7. And I'm saying, but she's still part of the family, but she can't come round because she's not in the 6. But I'm saying, but...
You have to remember as well, you see the older generation. They abide by the rules.
Yeah. They ain't moving unless there's one drops out.
Listen to this.
That's it.
I've gone to my godfather's house and he's kind of old. Just gone to see him. When I gone to the yard, bro, my man's moving like 2 meters.
2 meter distance, innit? Not having it, innit?
Don't start me.
Not having it, innit?
Like,
this is what I'm saying. But this is what my man's doing to the older generation. Like, how can you have your elders sitting there like they don't even want to be around? Not even that they don't want to, they want to be, but they don't want to. They don't want to disrespect what man are saying, what the government guidelines are. Like,
this is what it is, isn't it? Like the older generation, they just abide by the rules, and anything the government says, you have to abide by. Like,
but it's breaking families apart. It's breaking families apart right now.
Man already know what my view is. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what.
Yeah, like I said, man, like if man want to go into that, man will just have to go into that on like a next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Boris, I got words for you. I'm coming for you. Boris, you don't understand. You're messing up my life right now.
Nah,
yeah.
Hear that.
Nah,
trust me.
Another thing
coming back soon.
Everyone's using this as an excuse. Like the courts are using this as an excuse, and also.
Oh no, yeah, we're going to how the courts and that are dealing with man through this time.
Yo,
on the next thing.
We say next time.
Next
like
time.
on the next
Bro,
thing.
yo, that's gonna have to be a whole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Load
That's
up,
what-
innit? Just
That's
load
what
up,
I'm
car.
trying to
Trust
say,
me.
bro. Right now we're just chatting about how man have been. You get me? Like, how you get me?
yeah.
I ain't getting
But-
too political right this second.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Man,
that's
I
a
found
techie
little
one
vibe
still,
there. I
but
know.
yeah, that's a techie
I found a
one,
little
but nah,
vibe
has to be
coming
said.
at the end
Yeah,
still,
yeah,
but
yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah, it has to be said,
Yeah,
man.
we'll hold
You
back.
man-
We'll hold back.
You man are
It's just
G.
an opener. It's just a welcome back. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We don't listen. We just come here to say, yo, we're back, and these two are juiced up and that.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yo, Boris, man, he's mashing up my family. You know, I can't let it go. You get me? Yo,
Real.
mashing up my family, done. Trust
Nah,
me.
but real.
I'm coming for your next episode, innit? Watch me.
But yeah, you don't know the good fathers.
Yeah, man, it's good to be here,
Tune
gents.
in.
All right, Lisa, we link
Subscribe,
up again soon, yeah.
like, follow. Be
All of
back,
that, all of
like
that.
I said. Do you get me?
Everything,
Hopefully.
everything.
You know what I'm saying? Bigger and
Check
better.
the gram. You'll see these man's big faces on there. You won't see mine. But yeah, enjoy
Don't
Nah,
know.
we're back.
and wait for the next episode.